Okay, once again we are back with the class of physical education. Postural deformity. Kyphosis. Whenever you are having an inward depression of the chest, or you can say round shoulder, that is known as round back, that is known as kyphosis. Now, lordosis, we have discussed what is lordosis. That is whenever whenever there is a forward curve in the lumbar region, that is known as. Now, some of the precautionary and remedial measures for lordosis is good nutrition will help in controlling pain, disability, and will keep spine healthy. Good nutrition. Second thing, obese people suffer from lordosis because their backward have been strained by carrying excessive weight. The obese people are carrying excessive weight. Generally, they will be having lordosis. They will have more lordosis compared to the normal people. While carrying a heavy load, the person has to lean forward. Generally, what will happen whenever you are carrying a heavy load, we have to lean forward. Now, what it is resulting? It is resulting in the excessive forward direction, excessive forward curve in the lumbar region. Don't carry, which results in the bent posture. These are all the to treat lordosis. Stand straight with the feet and shoulders apart. With the shoulder width and feet apart. Lie down on the floor facing. Now here, that asana, but in this yoga you have to do halasana. Halasana means okay, in the back you have to stand, come on the back and bring the legs in the backward. Touch the legs in the legs back. You have to form like a hal. That is means flow. We are putting the legs back and automatically the stretch is coming in your back. So do halasana. Then only it will be. Now comes scoliosis. Scoliosis is the abnormal lateral curvature of the spine. Abnormal lateral curvature of the spine. So one will be up, one will be little down. That is shoulder, one will be little bit up, and one will be little down. Scoliosis is the abnormal lateral curvature of the spine. It can be bending, twisting, or rotating of the spine. People with scoliosis develop additional sinus curve on either side of the body and may be called scoliotic curves. These curves are defined. These curves are identified at right convexities and left. Okay, the curve is convex to the right is known upper back is known as right convexities, while left is known as left convexity. The bone of the spine is stick together, forming a C or S shape. Forming a C or S shape of the spine. Whenever the bone is forming a C or S shape, known as scoliosis. What are the precautionary measures? The precautionary measures and unhealthy diet. Again, specific precautionary measures. Unhealthy diet and low specific minerals can contribute to scoliosis. Carrying heavy things, especially on one side, carrying heavy things, especially on one side of the shoulder. One side of the shoulder. After that, come long distance running on uneven terrain. All these scoliosis can be corrected by performing hold the horizontal bar with your hands and all that. After that comes flat foot. What is flat foot? Generally, by birth, everyone is having every flat foot is natural in infants. But as we grow up, it will be a arch develops inside the foot in the foot. You can say sole of the foot. There is arch. Arch is not there, that means you are having a deformity known as flat foot. The appearance of the flat foot is natural and common in infants. Flat foot in children usually disappears when they attain adolescence and adulthood. By birth, you are average having flat foot, but as you attain adolescence or as you attain adulthood, it disappears. If it persists during the later period of childhood, then it becomes a permanent postural deformity. It becomes a permanent postural deformity. A child with flat foot cannot be an efficient sports person. A child with a flat foot cannot be because he will be having pain while walking. Also, that is why for different types of solar being made so that he can walk properly. Flat foot, a person with a flat foot cannot be a good sports person. It is easy to observe and diagnose whether the person has flat foot deformity or not by using a test known as wet test method. Immerse your foot in water and step onto a flattened brown paper or on the floor. If the foot is totally filled without much of the inward curve, then you have flat foot. Then you have flat foot. What are the precautionary measures? What are the precautionary measures? Wearing comfortable shoes that fully support the arch and help stabilize the heel. Walking barefoot should be avoided. Generally, whenever the people or the general an individual who is having flat foot, he is not allowed to walk barefoot. He walks with the shoes, or the shoes are made in such a way like sole is being added, everything is being added, so that he can walk. He has to walk with support, so that he will have less amount of pain in his sole. Similarly, losing a exercise weight can enter the stress on food. So maintain the weight also. Maintain the weight is also essential. Carrying heavy load, carrying heavy load, whether it was a scoliosis that you have to carry the weight even on both the sides, but avoid carrying heavy loads. Avoid carrying heavy loads. It will result in the deformity. Walking on the lateral border of the foot. What are the exercises? Heel walking, walk on the heel, or walking on the heels with the whole body weight, walking on the toes to strengthen the intensive muscle of the foot, walk on the heel as well as on the toe to strengthen the muscles. After that comes make the fist, with the foot, relax and then repeat it again and do one asana that is Vajrasana, or you can say diamond pose. You have to sit on your, you have to sit and then do Vajrasana. It helps in toning body muscles like hips, thighs, and calf muscles. Now comes the scientific name of the knock knee is genu valgum. It comes from the word genu is knee and valgus is bent outside. Bent outside. Okay, in the knock knee, the knees are bent outside. It is a condition of postural deformity where the knees knock or rub together while walking or standing. How you can test whether you are having knock knees or not? Just simply stand. If your knees are touching together, that means you are having knock knees. The knock knee is a challenge for those pursuing athletics and unfit for defensive services. Again, what I have told you, it is you are medically unfit for defensive services. So the knock knee is a challenge for those pursuing athletics as well as because while running, you will be while walking, running, you will be facing your knees will be rubbing to each other. What happens? That means you are not able to give your best. So it is a little bit challenge type. After it comes, knock knees are common among the healthy children in the ages of 6 to 7 years. It will gradually strengthen as the child grows. But if it still remains, that means you are developing a deformity that is knock knees in your adulthood. What are the you can say this is the knee and this is the knee. Both are touching each other. Both are touching each other when you are standing, when you are walking. And so that both the knees are touching each other. So the corrective measures or to correct the deformities, what is daily do cycling for 20 to 30 minutes. Daily do cycling for 20 to 30 minutes. Keep a pillow between the legs while sleeping, walking or sitting for 20 minutes. Daily cycle. Okay. Now these special shoes like braces are there that you should wear while walking. Perform Padmasana. Perform Padmasana. That is a pose of sitting. Then when you perform, one leg will come over the other leg. That is called Padmasana. So perform Padmasana. And supplements of vitamin D, like cod liver oil should be taken. Now one is bow legs. Here the knees will be away from the body. It will be totally away from the body. Bow leg is simply a normal variation in leg appearance. It is a condition of physical deformity marked by outward bowing. It is outward bowing. It was combined together. It is outward bowing. Now it is outward bowing. It is there is a distinct space between lower legs and knees, which is opposite to knock. In the knock knees, they were touching each other, they were rubbing to each other while you were walking. They are separated apart from each other. It may be either side or both legs coming outward. Both legs are more apparent while generally, have you seen that those who are walking, a footballer, their toes are pointed inward, but knees are pointed outward. When they walk in the heavy seat, not in lower, when they walk in shorts and all that, you might see that knees are pointed outward. So they are having four legs. Why? How you can always never force babies to walk at a very tender age. What are the precautionary measures? Never force babies to walk at a tender age. Appropriate body weight should be there. Appropriate body weight should be maintained, a balanced diet. Now, corrective measures, vitamin D should be recommended. Intake of well-balanced diet. After that comes some special studies, and yoga is a challenge. Yoga is a big challenge for the whole. After that, whole person should try to walk for some distance on the inner edge of the foot, not on the outer edge of the foot. After that comes round shoulder. This deformity is characterized by dropping shoulder which appear round and slightly forward. Generally, this is known as round shoulders. Your shoulders are pointed downwards towards the earth. Gravity is pulling it. It looks like round shoulders. So that is known as round shoulders. There are many factors that promote round shoulders. Heredity factor, most importantly, is heredity. After that comes tight clothing and shoes, especially affect posture. If you are wearing if you are wearing tight clothes, generally your posture will be affected. You will not be able to walk properly. You will not be able to stand properly. So tight clothes as well as shoes. When a person is wearing something uncomfortable like high tight fitting clothes, it changes the center of gravity, which ultimately for poor posture. What is center of gravity? Imagine like passing to the center of the body. If you are changing lower the center of gravity, more stable your body will be more stable. But if you are walking with tight shoes high, your center of gravity it is not stable. Your body is not stable. So we are proper clothing only, and we are proper type of shoes. Then only then only your posture will appear good. You will be looking attractive. So we are done with the topic of the different types of postural deformities and their remedies. Again, we will do what are different postural deformities. Next, finally, it comes to kyphosis. Of knobbies, four legs, and foot, and one is also not in our next class. We will be doing by the women participation in sports is less in India, but just in general, why it is less all over the world as well as in India also. Why the women participation is that we will be dealing in our next class. Till then, take care.